big name. And you got.
You try this.
Yeah, you got.
It's probably about using dots and statuses, probably.
Yeah.
That's got to be it. There's no other reason why that would be an achievement.
Or effective attacks. I guess we can check, can't we?
500 excellent kills.
Yep. So effective attacks.
Yeah. Let's look at that. I don't think chat can see my Steam overlay,
No,
but you can.
Chat can't see the overlay, but I can. Yeah.
Hey, this is how you get up here.
Oh, hey.
Napalm shot. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. She has a skill
She
slot
has a
open.
spot. She gets all the statuses, doesn't she?
What gave it away?
The poison originally, let's be honest. Well, the napalm shot definitely confirmed it.
Yeah.
Just mutilate that body real quick.
Yeah.
They really should add.
I mean, that's how you go up the level after all.
Yeah. I gotta give us a decent amount of experience.
I mean, he should.
Still.
He's
No,
the
he
big
should.
enemy. They give a lot of experience.
But still does. They respawn immediately? Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Fight them all
fight them all
small.
tiny. You will die. I guess it's not completely guaranteed with the amount of paralyzing and freezing you can do, but that attack probably would kill him.
Probably. There we go. I just wanted a quick level since I was so close.
Oh yeah, why not? I mean, you would have got it if you just kept going forward, but yeah.
Heavy. Speaking about game of supply, you plan on playing the Pikmin games on the channel?
Pikmin. Yeah, Anne wants to do at least one of those, I think.
Gotcha. Is there a new one that's been announced, or is it just been remakes and ports?
The last one that came out was technically the mobile one. The one that's like
Right, the one that's like Pokemon Go kind of thing.
yeah. But the last actual Pikmin game to come out was 3 on the Wii U.
Right. Well, looking at the wrong menu. You know, I wish more franchises did stuff like Pokemon Go, but I also wish that they do more with it. Because you could definitely make like a proper like game with that. And not just some sort of like mobile money printer.
Well, here's the thing, right? You actually have to have a compelling thing that you're going out and doing.
That's true.
All of these, I don't really want to call them clones because that's not right. But all of the games in the same style as Go.
Yeah.
They don't have the same draw.
Not as much as Pokemon. But that's just because Pokemon's a massive franchise and these other games aren't.
Well, Digimon could do it.
Digimon could do it, but that's basically just making the same game, but with Digimon instead of Pokemon.
Dragon Quest has a Pico style combat, but it's only in Japan. Yeah, Dragon Quest could do it too, because they have Dragon Quest monsters. That's a thing.
Well, I mean, is it like a monster collector, or is it just an RPG?
It could be. That's the thing, though. It would need to be Monster Collector for me to be interested. Because, again, that's the draw. It's an RPG.
It's an RPG. I mean, Pokemon's technically an RPG.
It is, but that's just the combat.
Oh, right, I can't unequip that here. I would die if I did that.
Maybe it has collectible, but yeah, I'm like... RPG combat. I'm fine with it having RPG combat, but what's the thing you're going around collecting?
So I don't know if you'd be collecting. It could be gear.
That's boring.
I mean, Gears, it could be
is it
boring,
characters?
or it's like
We're getting somewhere.
raid battles or monster encounters or something.
Well, you don't collect raid battles or monster encounters.
You don't collect that stuff, no, but it's the reasons to go and do things outside or like go places, which is the draw of those games. Collecting is just an easy way to make going places seem useful.
Yeah, so here's the thing. If you're gonna style it after Pokemon Go,
More, not a game style.
I
after
better be
Pokemon Go,
collecting something.
but a game that's like an ARG basically, like Pokemon Go.
Listen, if you're gonna make me walk around places, I better be collecting things that are interesting enough to be collecting. Gear is not interesting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, if I was going around and finding
Oh, okay.
dungeons,
So that would be
we're
pretty
getting
cool.
somewhere, right? Then we're getting somewhere.
I mean, Japan has that whole like little Dragon Quest theme park where basically it's what we're describing. I've seen like a video on it. It's pretty neat. Have you heard about that one?
About what?
There's like a Dragon Quest kind of like ARPG park in Japan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like you go there and like you get like a character card and you walk around, fight monsters, and like update your stats in like a server. And you can go find chests and keys and
Yeah, so just do that with a mobile game.
yeah.
What like? Yeah. So if you have actual RPG combat, then yeah, then the things you could walk around and find instead of like Pokestops, you can find it.
Ow.
Right. And you just collect the dungeon and you can go complete it on your own time later.
Yeah. That actually sounds like it'd be better for that kind of game because you don't have to go sit.
Because if it's an RPG, you're not going to stand there for 15 minutes and clear a dungeon, right?
Yeah,
You'd have to-
like you're doing stuff in real life. You
Yeah.
collect access to the dungeon and then you can fight it at your leisure, or
Yeah.
you get X amount of times to fight it, and then if people want to make money off of it, you can get something that increases your times you can fight it, or you can go back there and get more tries. Hey.
Going back to try it again, or to even to re-clear it, is the way to do it. I wouldn't say
Like when you
don't put it
quote unquote collect it, you can access it like say X times before you have to go back and get more like tickets to access it or something.
I would say once,
Once?
because those things would be everywhere.
That's fair.
Command Pikmin to steal from a bank for you in terminal montage style. Yeah. The meme
Let's
potential
see.
of the Pikmin one is high. But, like, I just don't see that being very
I
interesting.
got
Or the
a new
Minecraft one.
sword.
Definitely not very interesting.
Well, that one died because I didn't do enough with it.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't interesting. Spin a Pokestop to collect dirt. Right?
Yeah. The
Like,
Minecraft one had a lot of...
You put the stuff in a location that you can build. But, like, that... You have to be able to do something with that. Right?
man.
Like they got so if it's resource collecting and then you use that to build something.
Did they
that's
have
cool.
dungeons, or did they have...
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is you could do something with Minecraft.
You really could.
You could have the stops give you building materials
Which is what they did.
and crafting materials. Which is probably what they did.
They did
However,
that.
you then have to be able to do something with that other people interact with in a gameplay manner, not just like a here's what I did.
Yeah, that's basically all they did, was here's what I did.
And so because it wasn't a game, people stopped playing it.
Yeah.
They got 75% of the way there.
It's a grind with no game.
Yeah. It needed to, like, what it needed to, they could have done something. See here, now I'm just kind of spitballing here. They could have made it a tower defense game.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat.
Right? Use the materials as physical things and have enemies attack your base or whatever.
So I was thinking something more community oriented, where
and you could, and
you'd
if you
have
formed
like
groups, you could have a community base.
yeah, you'd have like a town center, and then everyone would have a plot on it or something.
Yeah.
And then you'd be part of that community, and then you could see what everyone else was building, regardless of whether or not you were next to them.
And then every, I don't know, day, every week, there'd be
a wave attacks or something.
Yeah, a wave attacks, and then
you go to a different instance to go defend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. They didn't do
and
it
then
though.
And then that would make collecting basic building materials interesting, because if you find cobblestone, that's a stronger material than dirt, and you can reinforce areas
or upgrade preset defenses, because
or upgrade preset defenses with materials. That works too.
Yeah,
that would require some play testing to see which one's better.
It requires effort, is what we're saying.
Yes, but imagine.
It requires effort, but imagine.
Imagine.
Imagination.
Oh well.
Yeah. What could have been? Honestly, half the time for Minecraft, it feels like they don't put enough effort into the franchise, and half the time it seems like they really want to care for the community, but they just don't have enough resources. But then again, they just got by Microsoft, and they have all the resources.
That wasn't even recently.
I know.
It's still one of the best-selling games ever. They got resources.
Well, they do, but they don't use them. It just feels like they don't use them. You know what I mean? Because they took like a whole year for Caves and Cliffs, and yes, that's a lot of R&D for like world gen. But like leaving out half of the update.
So they were also making dungeons at the same time.
That shouldn't be the same team.
No, but that is the same pool of resources.
It is the same pool of resources, but Minecraft should have way more resources.
They were also developing that mobile app we were just talking about.
Well,
and they also put resources into all of those Lego crossovers.
It's probably all Lego crossovers, let's be honest here.
I'm just saying that their resources are going into not Minecraft, but to Minecraft adjacent things.
Yeah, it just bothers me. Can I not? I have to get closer.
You certainly can.
Hello?
Kill the enemy. It's just you can't interact with things unless enemies are gone.
I just wasn't even getting the circle for that.
No, it was showing up. It was just grayed out.
Well, it did then. It wasn't showing up until I equipped the dragon scales.
Yeah, you couldn't do it from the surface.
Bye, Ozma.
Served your purpose.
Yep. You did your one task. Yeah, I mean, Minecraft also doesn't seem to really stick with some of the promises. Like the whole making sure that Java is basically the same as Bedrock Edition. Or vice versa, but...
Oh yeah, I saw that one video you sent a while back on how they're totally not the same at all.
Yeah, so at some point they said that they were going to basically try to make them the same, and then eventually like merge, like they wouldn't merge them because they're two different like code bases, but they'd have the same mechanics in each one.
Feature parity, yeah.
Yeah, and then they just haven't, like at all, and they keep adding differences. That and this is like a long time ago, so maybe the people who promised this aren't there anymore, but like they promised that they'd add like mod support just
for Bedrock.
Yeah, well, not for Bedrock, but for both.
Oh, you just mean official mod support?
Like official mod support for the game, but they never did. Which is why Forge has to exist for people to be able to mod the game. Well, more easily than not.
Oh, we already saw that. Okay. I was reading chat, but that Fox said that one already. All right, where are we? Oh, we're healing. That's where we are. Yeah,
we're healing. We just explored the underwater tunnel for a chest.
Yep. Are you ready?
Am I ready?
Wars
Guild Wars
comes out next Monday.
does come out next Monday, doesn't it? I still need to sit and find time for a group with all my hero points.
We'll eventually get them if we just play through the game.
I know. We will. It just, like you said, it would be a lot simpler if I just found a group that did it. Looks like a boss fight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Especially with that save stone.
There's no such things as boss fights.
Yeah, sure.
See, this one's not a circle at all. It's a square.
This is a friend.
Oh, well, don't you look familiar?
Over on... Oh boy.
Chad also can't see what that popped up.
Oh.
Get him! Nice. Keep doing that.
I was trying to charge my special, but didn't get there in time.
Oh, it's charged. Ready. Just gotta
Knock it down again.
do that. Now wait for it.
Oh, not quite.
Well,
Oh,
he hit a
phase two,
threshold.
yeah.
You went way past the threshold, but it hit a threshold.
Okay, so that's what lets me damage in.
Leave it to me.
Ah, you noticed.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, she just dealt damage to it.
She had
can
been
use
dealing
range
damage
attack.
for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
I was waiting for my openings with the other characters. I wasn't paying attention to dealing damage with it.
Adel got the last hit.
Yeah, he sure did.
My turn.
Part of me is disappointed that I decided to play on normal, but then again, I don't really want to grind for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, there's the thing. There's the thing, right? Is we've discussed this plenty of times, but can you handle a harder difficulty? Absolutely. Will it double our playtime? More
so.
likely than you'd think.
Yeah. Hey, look, let's find my gravestone.
What are you talking about?
It appears to be a graveyard, and a well-kept one at that. Not quite what I was expecting. So, we're in the primeval lands now, right? Look over there. Is that Komodo's great tree? Seems to be, yeah. And if that's over there, then I think we could safely say we made it. These are the primeval lands for sure, right, Adel? Eh, it could be a different tree. No, I think we'd have noticed another tree like that. Come on, Adel, we made it. We really made it. We've arrived in a strange new land. We should be shouting with glee or move to tears or something. Ah! Close, but I said I moved, Karna, not terrified. What is this? What's that? Hey, look, whose grave is this? Did you see a ghost? If you look closely, you could actually see here lies Adel Christian, died at the age of 18.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do I look like the
can't
kind of girl
read.
who'd be scared of ghosts? Just look at the gravestone. The gravestone. How'd she read that from all the way over there to such an awkward angle? Adel and the other...
She's been shown to have good eyesight. She
That's
climbed
good.
to the top of Kaznan to look for you.
That's true. Adel and the others examined the front of the gravestone. An inscription was carved into its smooth, clean surface. Here lies Adel Christen. What? Nani? I don't remember dying. Now that's something you don't hear every day. But unless there's someone else around here that happens to have the exact same name as you, still, the fact that there exists a graveyard here at all indicates this side of the river is definitely inhabited. And by
No, that's
all
the best part. It isn't.
It's not.
These graves just appear.
Oh. It's one of those graveyards, huh? So that travel through the river.
You crossed to the other side, you might say.
Yeah. I wonder who the boatman was. Did you see
Killed
that?
him.
Did you see that game I told you about a while back about like some sort of like ancient Roman city?
What?
There was a game that was about like the journey of death, or like after you die to the afterlife. And it was basically like this old Roman city where if you go there and you break the golden rule, then everyone gets turned to gold and dies.
I don't remember that.
It's like a narrative puzzle game where you are an explorer who finds this like ruins, and you go inside, and then you get transported to what seems to be an ancient city of like Rome or like Greek, just like basically just the architecture and people in it. But you're like a modern human, and you're like, "What's going on here?" And they're like, "Oh, you're a newcomer, huh? Well, here's the rules. Just don't break the golden rule, and you're good. That's it." Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Well, anyway, and by all appearances, its inhabitants must live quite nearby. Yeah, these flowers are still fresh, and the gravestone itself looks brand new. Not to add to the questions we already have, but this has been bugging me since we found the ruins entrance at Selray. I wasn't sure before, but I definitely am now. There were no signs of anyone going through those ruins in a long time. It doesn't make sense. I know, but I'm completely confident that it's true. But here's a grave with Adel's name on it, so that proves he did come through here, right? If this wasn't his point of entry, then how did he get across the river? I can't imagine any other route. It seems we are left with more questions than answers. Look at that. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's a mouse cursor.
It was a mouse cursor.
Only I can see the mouse cursor. No.
Isn't that the same kind of bird we saw in Celery? I don't think it's a bird. It looks like one, but it's not flapping its wings. Well, if it's not a bird, then what is it? It came from deeper in the primeval lands, but not beyond. But beyond that, I have no idea. Are you okay, Adol?
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Oh dear, it's the statue man. Or it's someone that I murdered in another town. What is it this time? Adol explained that he heard a voice in his head and described what it said to him. What? That doesn't make any sense. You weren't kidding, Ozma. I've got nothing but questions swimming around in my head right about now. I know, isn't it exciting? For you, I'm sure. If it weren't, I'd think you were some kind of imposter. We won't find any of the answers we need by standing around here. I agree. We should continue up the hill and try to find the people who tend this graveyard. Closer to the truth, achievement get.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, it's my gravestone. Wish I could read that.
I wish I could read. What?
What? I'm the one who can't read. What?
Yellow. You're not warping through anywhere with that.
Nope.
I like that you flash to show your actual block frames. Well, that was a bad. Yeah, there you go. That was a bad example because you also got full SP.
I'm murdering all the inhabitants.
How dare they inhabit?
I inhabit now. Are there only 8 real artifacts?
Yes, and you'll see why.
Whoa, it's the tower. Is that amazing? The town this deep in the Great Forest? And not just that, but look at it. Looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Casnon. What is that structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds. Seems like some kind of tower. Could that be? Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that it's the one marked in your notebook. I didn't expect we'd find it this quickly. It looks almost magical. Like something out of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remnos would be overjoyed if he could see it. Maybe he already has. Somehow I doubt that. I'd say it's high time we go in for a closer look, shall we?
Birds must die.
Birds must die. %.
We're almost at 50.
Really there.
Good percentage. Oh, now we're ignoring things?
They don't mean anything.
They give you crafting materials. New ones, too. I don't think you've been getting split hair. I could be wrong, of course, but,
Yeah, it sounds new, but I still just haven't gotten... I haven't used any crafting materials yet, really.
not really much, no.
Chaotic aura.
Yep.
All damage to and from Durin is critical. What? It just
He
sounds
always
really
crits. Enemies always crit him.
good. That's probably worth it, right?
Probably.
My turn.
If you look at the SP cost, you'll see how easy it is to farm too.
My turn.
10?
It's the lowest.
Sure.
You can spam it. Easy to level up.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. It's pretty good to spam. Is it like a passive or?
Well, it's a buff on him. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, and now it's gone.
Oh.
Arzuros,
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
what are you doing here? Wrong game. Okay, I was just about to say, let's see if the trend continues. Did you really unleash that when he's basically dead?
Well, he's taking like no damage. I just want him dead. It didn't even kill him.
That is true. It didn't kill him, so it wasn't a complete waste.
It wasn't even anyways. This way. Ooh,
Yep.
nice.
Don't worry, you'll get
More.
well, no, just they're late game. It's very easy to
Brain skills.
grind skills out. I think you have one of the items.
Which one?
We'll go into your equipment and swap out, not the courage scarf. Or sorry, yeah. There you go. And now it only costs 9.
Yeah.
You can get in an 11th use from a full bar.
Yeah. Level 1? Next, need to cast it another 162 times? Well, that's divided
Well,
by
162.
3 now.
Yeah, I was gonna say divided by however much experience you actually get per use.
The bit rate.
And we don't need it.
What are you doing? Dad, I'm sorry. I saw these books in this map and I... No, it's okay, Adel. You don't need to apologize. Dad? A travel journalist? Does that mean you wrote all these books, Dad? That's right. I've traveled across a few nearby countries before finally settling in this village. Look at this map, Adel. It said that the beautiful white flowers that grow in this canyon only bloom one night a year. Hmm? Why did you become a travel journalist? Well, I suppose you could say that I wanted to see things with my own eyes. Strength up! Yeah. So his dad was also an adventurer.
No, he was a travel journalist.
Just a journalist then?
Travel journalist. He said so himself.
Yeah. This way.
Traveled and journaled and occasionally beat men to death with the journal. You know,
Shield tablet.
journalist things. Yes. No, no, no. If it was a tablet, then you could definitely beat people to death with a tablet. That's not even.
Yeah,
I've seen priests do that.
true. Oh, you're just the drugs. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. You got your attack, your defense, your whatever the third one is. Yeah, but he's not here. Yeah, that's true. Good.
Sorry. There we go.
All right, gonna fill in that map before you cross.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get all
That was
the
it.
nooks and crannies.
You've already
That was
been
it.
here.
I know I've already been here.
It just loops back. Yeah.
I haven't
Oh, but
been
did you go down here?
down here.
Not completely. If that resource just popped up.
No, I haven't been down here yet. I've seen it because I was right above it, but I didn't actually get down here.
I meant the one that you didn't see, which is the one to the left.
Oh, yeah.
That
Then
one
we can
didn't
come down
pop
this
up
way.
yet. That one. Alright.
What? Nearly there. Now watch. I'm going to enter this town and everyone's going to flip out because I died.
Because I was super dead.
They like saw my body. It was like ripped in half and all little tiny pieces, and then somehow I'm back.
Just loaded to save.
What was that?
That's the. I said he just loaded to save.
Oh, loaded to say, but that's
That's the true JRPG power.
save state. You're
Being
still
able
to
to
save state
load.
yourself. It's almost like the Skyrim power where you hit quick save and the NPCs start sweating. 50.4%.
Nice.
Hey, look, that's the symbol. Pretty close to it, anyway. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. You knew the answer, Durin. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway, based on our experiences so far, it seems to be safe. It seems safe to words. It seems safe to assume that Adults caused some kind of trouble here too. Hey, you might get chased around. We might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with.
I mean, there's that thing where you died. So.
Totally dead. You're... And here we go. Hold up, Battle. What did you do this time? It's a ghost! Huh? Yeah, I died. What's going on here? It's Adel. He's come back to haunt us. This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, Adel. They appear to be under the impression that you are in fact deceased. Hey look, it's a girl. It's one of Adel's girls he left behind, and now she's like, oh, you're back. Adel, is that you? Who are you?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilica. It's a pleasure to
Kalilica,
meet you.
Now we do the thing.
Which thing?
The thing that I do over here while you're doing your thing.
Okay. How'd you know? Oh, figuring out who voice acted this character and what else they've done.
Yep.
How'd you know I lost my memories?
Oh,
That's beside the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know? First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace, and then you show up here again with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear.
The nerve.
I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Well, Adel, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? Now that
All right, one Cassandra Morris.
Yeah?
Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yep. That. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not a game I've played, but Morgana in Persona 5.
Oh.
Yeah. So the cat.
The cat in Persona 5.
Yep. What else do we have here?
Hmm?
Games I've played.
Any other notable games that she's done?
Oh, plenty. Here, I'll actually just start going. Yeah, okay. Here's characters that you probably remember from things. Sword Art Online. Whoever Leafa is.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Highland Town.
Yep. Oh, of course. Hey, there's one that's relevant.
Yeah?
She voices Alora.
Laura. Am I just forgetting who that is?
You probably are. I don't even say probably. You are.
Okay.
It's a game we played.
Yeah. I mean, that helps a
Laura.
lot.
Hmm?
It's
one of the games we played on the channel. That narrows it down.
Yeah. I have so many characters stuck in my head. It's hard to pinpoint them down. Spyro? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, and there's one that I know. Okay, cool. She voices Fee. She's in Trails of Cold Steel. So
Cold Steel. Okay.
yep, that's one that I know.
Neat.
What else? What else we got?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town and Kalilica's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again, Adel. I had assumed I never would. Trails of Donut Steel?
Trails of Donut Steel.
Saw the grave.
Speaking of, oh, of course, she's also Operator Sexo. That makes a lot of sense.
Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it. But think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. I may ask why you believe Adel to be dead. We found Adel's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adel himself was nowhere to be seen. My stuff!
Your stuff?
My stuff!
Also voices, I don't know who Julia or Clarice are, but I know Sophis. Those are all Fire Emblem characters.
Fire Emblem characters. Gotcha. My goodness. I can't believe my stuff has been found. And totally obtainable.
You can't have it.
Darn. We searched for days, but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned.
Oh, wow. Okay. She also
Yeah.
voices Lynn from Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Interesting.
That's another one I know.
Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be in the way this one goes out. I can't even imagine how confusing this must all be for you. But in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilka? Yes? When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldeal on this matter. Until I have done so, I'm afraid that I'll have to ask you to remain here in our guest quarters. You want to look around outside?
Okay. She also voices Idea from Bravely Default.
So I did something again. I can't leave the jail cell quarters of the guest room.
That's correct.
Name.
How dare you?
And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilka, would you please show our guests to their quarters? To their cells, you mean? Adel spends a lot of time in jail. Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I'm inclined to disagree. If this is where Adel's tracks end, there is a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey,
Did anyone else find Kalilka and the mayor's reactions to Adel's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced too. We've even got windmills and streetlights. What's a streetlight? Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks, basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of a road, and then when it's night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day. Wow, that's incredible. But you sure don't hear of too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rome. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. Makes you wonder what a town like this is doing in the middle of the Great Forest. You managed to remember anything yet, Adel? I think I remember Eldeal. Oh, that's the guy the mayor mentioned. Whoever he is, he sounds pretty important the way those two were talking about him. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
What?
Probably because it's not super voice acted, but she plays also Annalise in a game that you started but haven't gotten very far in, but you've seen Annalise.
Yeah? I mean, again...
Oh, she was also in the first game too, so I guess you have seen her.
Oh, Trails.
Yes. But I don't remember any voice acting, so that's interesting. Probably the evolution version.
Who knows? Adel's gone. Frida, give me a break. Who's Frida? Adel's causing trouble again. Adel finally gave up on trying to get some sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Well, It seems this door is a strange variety that cannot be unlocked from the inside. What?
Weird.
This is Aaron's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. This is Calico's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. This window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? No, I'll be a good boy and sit in my cell. Is there anything else to examine? Literally nothing. Here's everyone else. What's this up here? It's another guest room. Alright, guess the only thing for me to do is go outside and break curfew, because I'm a upstanding being in this world. And I don't cause trouble, I swear.
Never.
Never cause trouble. Never means always in a adult's vocabulary. Those are really cool lights.
Yeah.
They remind me of some of the runes I've seen in some of the ruins or technology in the other games. Hey, it's an important person.
Nice.
Fierce Beast's Claw. Let's go breaking and entering in everyone's houses, steal all their valuables, sell them back to them in a markup. I mean, there's no other reason for Adel to be out at night, right? Just thieving and pinching and stealing. Alright, well, let's follow the obviously important character who had the important character hair color and bright color clothing.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's a statue with wings. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Kesnia's Mine and the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Oh, hey, it's the room from a previous previous memory. Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call you when Lord Elil is ready to grant you an audience. Oh, my bitrate just, like, died.
Yeah.
What is going on?
It's fine. It seems back.